There was a time in which I was doing our own bookkeeping for our business, and then buying a truck. It's like, I don't want to go buy a truck because then I don't know what to do with it in QuickBooks. And reporting, I don't even know if I trust my reports because I'm the one that's doing the data entry, years ago and not being an accountant. What can FRAXN do for me in terms of putting this on autopilot?
Whenever we start onboarding with a new client, right, we need to make sure all the systems are in place. We have access to all the systems. That way, assuming one of the systems doesn't break, like QBO, famously can be a little temperamental and sometimes a connection will break or whatever. But for the most part, once we get access to the systems during onboarding, we're not having to bother you, right? Because we'll have like restricted or limited access to your bank accounts, right? So all we're able to do is see statements and view transaction history, right? So we're able to log in, not ask you for a statement because we can log in with our own access and pull those statements. Get access to your CRM, right? So we don't need you to issue any sort of reports each month out of your CRM. We're able to log in, grab the relevant revenue information, any discounts you gave, any refunds, coupons, whatever it might be, right? Maybe you have bad debts you recorded, right? We're getting all that from Field Routes, from PestPack, from Gorilla Desk, whoever you're using. Payroll, same way, whether you're using Gusto or ADP or whatever it might be, we're set up with our own accountant access. So we're able to go in, pull the payroll reports, get the information we need to make sure it's reflected correctly in QBO, right? And so we're setting this all up on the front end so that we're not having to bug you every month. And maybe there's something we can't get access to or you don't want to give us access to, right? We're not going to force you to give us access to anything. There's still always going to be a little bit of work, like we just mentioned, with you buy a new truck. We're not going to automatically get the purchase documentation, right? You need to share it with us. Unfortunately, that's just the nature of the beast. There's always going to be some questions we have and some things you need to provide. But for the most part, our tech stack and the way we're structured, we're making it as efficient and easy as possible for the clients to not get bugged so that they're able to devote all their time, all their resources into making their business bigger, better, more efficient, more profitable, and focus on the things they want to focus on.
I love what FRAXN could do in terms of accurate financial reporting, clear financial reporting when it comes to the KPIs and the dashboard, all the tools that we provide. If you're a service business and you want this bookkeeping and financial reporting that actually answers these questions, just hit the link in the description and we can show you what FRAXN could do for your business.